In the previous class, we have seen how to create a series. Today, we will see how to access the different part of the series that we have already created. So, the series provides index label, LOC, and ILOC, using which you can access different rows or columns inside the series. So, the syntax of the series accessing the LOC and ILOC is first you write the series name, then dot, then LOC, and inside the square bracket you will write the start range and stop range. Okay, LOC stands for location and ILOC stands for index of location. We have seen previously that index can either be a string or can be default indices. Default indices will always start from 0 and then move forward, incrementally increasing each time. So in this example, first we have used LOC. Okay, so first we have created a series. The variable S is storing a series that has data as passed as this list. So after execution of this statement, and when we print S, we will get the output as this. It has all the values from defined inside this list. Now in this series, if we want to print a part of this series, we don't want the whole series, we want to access specific parts, we will use the LOC function. First, see this s.loc in this line number 6. s.loc 0 to 2. Nothing is written in front of the colon, means it will start from 0 and it will go up to 2. So the positions are 0, 1 and 2 will be selected, and in the output we will get this part. So the output of line number 6 will be this 10, 15 and 18. Now come to the second print statement. Second print statement, the selection is done on the line 3 to 4. So the index position 3 will be selected and 4 will be selected, and this will be printed. So we get the output as 22 and 55. Line number 8 has s.loc 2 to 3. So in the series 2, index position 2 and 3 will be selected. So the output of line number 8 will be 18 and 22. Hope this is clear. Whenever LOC is used, it includes the final position. It will not select one less than the final position. It will include the final position also. But when we use ILOC, index of LOC, it will exclude the final. See the example over here. ILOC has the exact same syntax as LOC. The only difference is that the stop range will not be included. It will go up till 1 less than the stopping range. So in this first we have created a series, pd.series ARR. ARR has all these values 10, 15, 18, 22 and 55 and 77. After execution we will get a series like this. Now s.loc is 0 to 2. So since this is ILOC, index of LOC, so it will not include the position 2. It will go up till position 1. So 0 to 1. So 0 to 1 will be selected, and the output we will get is 10 and 15. So the output of line number 6 is 10 and 15. Same, right? The next, come to line number 7. Line number 7 has prints s.iloc 3 to 4. So it will start from 3, but it will go up till 3 only. It will not include 4. So only line number 3 is selected. So output of line number 7 will be line number 3, that is 22. Then comes line number 8. See, line number 8 has s.ilc 2 to 3. So only line number 2 is selected. Line number 2 has value 18. It will the output will be 2 to 80, 2 and 18. 2 is the index position and 18 is the data value. So this is how it works. So in short, LOC and ILOC will include the ranges or index. In ILOC you can give only index values, okay, but in LOC you can give index or any other non-numeric index that is provided. Yesterday we have done an example in which the index was some string value, some name, or first, second, third, fourth and fifth, something like that. So those are names, those are string. String can only be used in LOC. ILOC cannot include string. In ILOC you can only write the index position. And one more thing, the main difference between LOC and ILOC is it will include the last position stopping range, and ILOC will not include the stopping range. See this example over here. In this we have created a series S. This series S has values as specified. Now we are printing S at position 1. What is S at position 1? This is the series. Position 1 is 15. So the output we are getting of line number 6 is 15. Then line number 7 has print/n. It will take the cursor to the new line. Line number 8 has 3 to 4, S 3 to 4. So it will start from 3. It will go up till 3 only. It will not include 4. Line number 8 will contain 3, that is 22. This is the output of line number 8. Line number 9, it will start from 0 since nothing is mentioned, and it will go up till 2. So the lines selected are 0, 1 and 2. So this is the output of line number 9. 10, 15 and 18. Line number 9 has the output 10, 15 and 18. So this is how it works. You will first write the name of the series. Inside square bracket you will define the range. Starting position you will write first, and then after colon you will write the stopping position. Both these are the index. Now index in a series. So the index can be either default values 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, or it can be some user defined string index like first, second, third, fourth, etc. So in this, see the index position, it is not 0, 1, 2, 3, it is first, second, third, fourth, and the data is A, B, C, D. Slicing. Slicing means, to slice something means to cut something. So if you are slicing a series means you are cutting a part of the series and extracting it. So in how to slice a series, first you will follow this syntax. First you will write the series name, then the start point, end point and step. This start, end and start, stop and step point are same that we used in the range function in Python. In this example, we have created a series that has index A, B, C, D, E, and it has data values mentioned in this list. So we will get a series that contains this format. Now line number 6 wants to print the series 1 to 5 and the step is 2. So the lines selected will be, first let us give the index position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This line number 6 is selecting 1 to 5 and index position 2. So 1 to 4 will be selected and that jump statement is, it is taking a step of 2. So line number 1 is selected. After that it will jump to line number 3. So these two are selected after when we execute line number 6. So the output of line number 6 will be 15 and 22. Line number 7 has values starting from 0 going up till 6 and 2 step. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will start from 0, go up to 6, means from here to here. Step of 2 means first this is selected and it takes a step. This is selected. Another step of 2. This is selected. So the output is 10, 18 and 55. Output of line number 7 is this.